everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's Monday, which means it's time to decorate. I hope you guys all had an absolutely fantastic Christmas and that you got a lot of awesome planner goodies. So this is the last week of December. So it's also New Year's, and it's also, to me, is sort of when summer actually becomes summer, because I have been at work for 3 weeks, so I haven't actually been able to be excited about the fact that I could go outside. So this is the first kind of week, because I've got today off and I've got tomorrow off and I'm going diving and I'm so excited, that I actually get to enjoy summer. So I'm going to sort of do this as a bit of a summer theme, but then chuck in a little bit of Christmas, because I said I was going to add in a little bit of Christmas for all of my weeks in December. So I will add something, it just won't be very, very much. It'll kind of basically going to be here. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to grab, this is the last year's Cute Paper Lovers book, and I'm just grabbing this paper rosette. I don't tend to use the rosettes in the cute ranges all that much. This is just being obnoxious and doesn't want to come out of the book. So we're just going to do it that way. I don't tend to use them all that much for decorating presents or anything. I just don't get around to it. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use these foldable bits and cut them up to use on the top and the bottom of my planner pages instead. So I'm just pulling this one out first. Again, being obnoxious, so I'm just going to cut through these. Go. So I'm just going to start with one, and I'm just going to see they fit perfectly there. So I'm just going to put a thin stripe on the top and a thick stripe, thin stripe on the bottom, thick stripe on the top. And I am going to measure these because I do want them to be a little bit more precise this week. I'm using the other side as opposed to from my other mark, just to make sure I've got at least one straight line, and then my trimmer should be able to do the job from there. So I've just tidied up the top and the bottom, so I'm just going to stick these down just using my trusty glue dots. That's the first side, so I'm going to speed through the other side and I'll be back in just a sec. So when I was doing that, you would have noticed that I cut off a teensy little bit of the top. That was because when I put it down like this, it covered the December and I didn't want it to. And then I cut it really not very straight. So what I'm going to do is with this other bit, I'm going to pop that out. And I'm going to measure it again and cut exactly how much I want so that I'm right. So this is going to be 1.7. And I know that means it's not going to be even, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off the edges and I'll be back in a sec. That's what it looks like when it's done. Oh well, when it's half done. I'm going to pop out this sunshine as well, because I think I will use that somewhere. So I'm just going to tidy him up while I'm here. So the next thing I'm going to do, this week's not going to be too much, just because I've got not a lot on, but a little bit on. So I'm just going to grab, to start with, we've got no netball, which is good, but I am going diving, if I can find my stickers. Ryan and I are taking his uncle diving out on, I want to say our wreck, but it's not our wreck, here on the Sunshine Coast for his Christmas present, because he's a fancy schmancy tech diver and he hasn't done the Brisbane before, so we thought we'd take him out there. And I can't find any diver stickers. I know I've got them somewhere. No, those tags. So I'm just going to grab a little cutout and I'll just make one up this time. Rub this bit out and grab my little diver man. And put him there. And I think I'm going to go with a blue and a reddy kind of colour this week. So I'm just going to write those details in. That sunshine there. I think he looks really cute there. So I'm just going to stick him down while I'm thinking about it. Also brings a bit of colour into this. And then I'm going to jump into, this is last year's sticker book, Christmas sticker book, I should say. And I'm just going to grab just a couple of these presents. Couple of these presents and one of these stars. So this is me bringing a little bit of Christmas in. There's not going to be very much, but I did say I was going to, so this is sticking with my intention. So because it is Boxing Day, I'm just going to put some boxes and I'm just going to put a star on this side just to write in Boxing Day test starts, because it does and I love the cricket. I don't think we're going to dinner at Grandma's on Wednesday night, so I'm going to leave that off, and I definitely don't have any netball. But then I'm back at work here and here. We do have trivia. This is just me going through everything I've got on next week, trying to remember what it is. And then for New Year's Eve, we're going to go and spend it with my dad out at his farm. So I'm just going to find... I'm going to do an ironic thing here. If you knew what we were going to do out at the farm, which is basically sit around and that's it, you'd understand this is completely ironic when I put there, let's party. And when I've put that circle there, I now don't like that there. So I'm just going to take him off. I shouldn't have done that until I knew where I wanted to put it. Just a little hint with these glue dots, which I'm pretty sure I've told you before, but if you ever put something down and you want to pull it off, they are repositionable, but they sometimes leave a bit of a trace. If you just rub it off with an eraser, it goes away pretty simply. So I'm just going to leave that let's party. No, I'm not. Change my mind. Instead of having it at the top, I'm just going to put it down the bottom. And that kind of fits into New Year's too, so it works. Not quite sure yet what time we're going to Boona. We'll work that out when we get a bit closer to it. So now I've got to find somewhere to put that sunshine. I think I'm just going to move him up a little bit. There we go. And then I just need a couple of extra little bits. I think I'm going to grab, I really wanted to use that pineapple that just said let the good times roll, but I don't think it's quite going to work what I want it to work. grab this little orange, put that there. I'm just going to grab one of the tags. And I'm going to use that pineapple, which will bring in the pink from the Let's Party sticker. Just going to tidy it up a little bit. I have pulled it out a little bit quickly. Nothing says summer to me like pineapple and watermelon. Is it a bad thing that summer reminds me of food? To me, it's all about food. I'm just grabbing a hole punch. Just going to punch that hole out. Go. And that's going to sit. I'm going to have it sit there. I almost don't want to. No, we will have it sitting there. I think that's all I want to do. Just want to highlight New Year's Eve, not that we can ever forget that it's New Year's Eve. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I've forgotten. Oh, I spelled Boxing Day wrong. Whoops. I think I am going to leave it just like that. It's very simple. It still says summer to me, but it's not massively, and I put my Christmas thing in there. That might just be it for this week. I know it's not particularly busy this time of year, especially like because you got work and bits and pieces. It's not necessarily the hardest time of year to plan because there's not really a lot happening. But anyway, that's my last week of December with my Christmas theme, plus trying to add a little bit of summer into this. I really love that sunshine. It's just really cute. I hope you did like this video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I know I say this every single week and it probably gets very, very boring, but all my social media links are down below, so if you want to find me, you can find me on any of those. I hope you have a great Boxing Day and an awesome day off tomorrow and a really good rest of the week, and I will see you for monthly decoration on Wednesday. See you later. Bye!